would label it as.
How you doing, Tony?
Where am I finding this, Ferrara?
Hey, what's good, Mr.
Double
Chavez?
check it's in.
Just prepping. Watching and prepping.
Mm.
The People's W. It was added after the initial posting.
Zeta,
by
thank you for the 2
Maxwell, it
months.
seems.
No worries. We can do it tomorrow if you have to go to it.
You saw we got Braun and Aveline on the
that's
council now?
Does everybody get access to those who needs access to those?
I haven't. No. What the fuck?
People's W.
Yeah, Aveline and Murphy Braun joined the case on our side.
That is post 5 on the docket, page 1.
Okay. Yeah, I can do. No worries. Bye-bye.
Chaz, thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
All good?
Yeah. I have a funeral to plan.
May I proceed?
Zeta with the
Well,
5
okay,
gifted
that's awesome.
subs.
Um,
I'm gonna see
Appears
while
there's
this is
some
happening a way to get a sub
covers underneath
on
those
timer that
guns. Did
has
you
a
open
damn
those?
pause button.
Nope.
Let's go back to the breach. Do you know why you breached?
Yep.
Why?
Because someone ran in after we chased them, a hot pursuit call.
Is hot pursuit outlined in legislation?
I'm not sure.
Do you know what exigency means?
Yeah, it means it's important.
I was wondering why I hadn't seen
Okay.
for such a long
Did you believe there was an imminent loss of life within the house?
Could be. I don't know. I wasn't
Did
really
you-
first on scene.
Okay. Did you believe that evidence could have been destroyed in the house?
Yep.
What evidence?
Guns of some sort.
You believe that guns were being destroyed in the house?
I believe that it's possible.
That sounds like such a big assumption.
Did you have an objection, Beef?
It's fine. He answered.
Okay.
What made you think there could have been guns being destroyed in the house?
I don't know. Anything could be done. You ask me. I don't know. It's
There ain't no
anything's
fucking
possible.
goddamn
I can
timers,
outline
chat.
Anything can happen anywhere in the house.
Where the fuck
I
are
do
the
lots of
timers that
crazy
let you
stuff in the house.
pause?
Do you just breach
Fucking
anyone's
horse
house, then?
shit.
No.
Objection. This is going towards badgering at this point.
Rebel.
I mean, she's not wrong that it's getting there, but I don't think it's quite reached it.
Okay, I don't think it's reached it either way, but if we're all on the same page that we're moving in that direction, how about we stop before we get there? I'm gonna
Sure.
rule the objection, but you know, in
By the way, chat, whatever
quick
pops up
reminder of not
on
pressing
here, don't sweat it
Officer Jenkins, were you on
because
scene at
I'm
the
gonna
initial
rerun the
shooting
numbers like
here
tonight.
that this
So we'll just
incident
test out
stemmed from?
shit during this.
Yep.
Okay. Do you remember seeing Arnold Carl there?
Yes.
Okay, did you see him rob
Yes.
anyone?
Oh
I
wait, this
didn't
might work.
See that? I saw him fleeing, so I couldn't say.
Okay, one moment.
Open control panel, reset timer. There's a start button. Okay. Setup. Mark. Okay.
I'm looking at the initial
Let
report.
me
Is there a reason you don't have a
see
statement in there?
if this actually adds
Yep, that would
numbers
be because
appropriately.
of the MDT being messed up. My report that was written in there didn't stick apparently.
Okay.
And by the time I realized that it'd be kind of like tampering or something.
Okay.
Okay, that's the pause button.
Okay. No further questions.
Okay. Then we'll move over to cross-examination. Don't go anywhere, Jeb.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit. Give me a minute.
You can have a couple of moments. Yeah, sure, problem.
Save.
Why don't you go? You ask him.
Can someone drop a test gift sub? See if it works.
Hello, Jeb.
Hey,
Okay, we're going.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay, when you're ready.
Are you familiar with
Fuck stream elements.
what
Fucking busted as fuck.
is stored in
Shit,
ammo
bruh.
crates?
yep.
Objection scope.
Rebuttal.
You spoke about the initial incident. This is related to ammo crate. You also talked about evidence and weapons. It's all related.
I mean,
It's all within scope. I mean, you spoke about the original incident. The original incident was an ammo crate.
well, I would point the courts to, I mean, Officer Miller's testimony. He called it a gang shooting, so I don't know if we can truly say it was an ammunition crate robbery. That's just what the police are calling it. It's not what we are calling it. It's not exactly a matter of fact. And I never asked him about any ammo crates. The evidence was about stuff inside the house.
I just need one with a
as well as
fucking
the weapon
pause
that was
button, man.
inside the house, not on the initial quote-unquote ammunition crates.
Give me one moment. I'm looking over our records, seeing what's being discussed. Just for reference, anything Miller opened up has nothing to do with this line of questioning.
I know, bro. I just need. What the fuck does everyone need? Every single one I've looked at either doesn't work or doesn't have a fucking pause button. Like, can you imagine?
What's up, Doc?
Okay. Specifically, the questions that were asked were you on scene initially at the pier? Did you see Arnold Calder? Did you see him rob anyone? What the fuck's an RC car doing in my car?
There's simply no way.
Somebody's got a kill streak. Watch out.
Can somebody check
the
that, make sure
RCXD
it's
is back.
safe?
Oh god, they're
pretty
pulling a
cute.
gun on an RC car.
Yeah, I've had people drive
Get this
RC cars into
fucking
my
car
car
out
room
of here.
before and they had bombs strapped to them, so I'm a little tentative.
Back it up.
Hey, RC car, you got a bomb?
I don't see
I don't think
anything
he
in
has
it.
a bomb.
I think from what I can remember, he communicates using beeps. 2 for no, 1 for yes, I think.
Yeah, Your Honor. I believe this
was
RC
that
car was a witness in a
two
recent
for
bench trial.
no, one
That
for
was a
yes.
yes. That was a yes.
Was that a yes? You have a bomb?
What's the delay in between beeps?
That was 2 beeps. 2
Oh,
beeps.
that was 2. I think.
Do you have any weapons on your car?
it's-
Okay, it seems good.
Yeah.
Okay then, Masters, I'll allow the RC car to stay, but if anything happens, I'm holding you legally culpable.
Hey, you guys don't even search it. Next time, you guys better fucking just believe me too then when you ask me if I have a gun on me. Goddamn.
Okay, you're not a cute RC car.
Okay, but like, goddamn. That's crazy.
Boom.
So what you're saying is
Are
there's
we good
rules
with
for
this,
some and rules
Masters?
for others.
Masters, are we okay with you being held liable if anything happens?
Let's see how it is.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Right, if you
Masters.
do anything, car, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna kill you 100 times over.
Masters, just check over the car. Make sure there doesn't have any weapons. Don't search. Just maybe ask
think you can
him.
give it a
Ask the
Terry
car if he
frisk.
consents to a search.
There is the automobile
Car,
exception, given that it, you know.
Car, do you have a name?
Add
Oh,
time,
okay.
set timer. Bro, this shit's so scuffed.
Always call it Bandito. That's what it says on the side.
Bandito. Right, is it Bandito?
so cute.
Well, you're now Bandito for the time being. Bandito, do you consent to a search? Okay, Bandito, would you rather leave the room?
I think he just
So one
consented.
beep
Yeah,
is
one
yes,
is
two
yes.
no.
He consented.
Consented.
Okay, I'm just making sure of everything.
Just
Right,
look him over
okay,
and make sure he
Bandito,
doesn't have
I'm
any
gonna check you
weapons.
now.
Masters, are you extending the constitutional rights of citizens of San Andreas to
We
a remote
treat
control
everyone
car?
equally,
Yeah,
including
I had him, the
including
RC cars were
cars.
under oath yesterday and had him as a witness.
So you've already given him citizenship? Does his RC car get the vote?
Maybe.
Probably.
I don't see why
Listen,
I mean, to
if
search
it
him
can
would
be
be
a
probable
witness,
There
it's
cause.
got rights,
there
I
have
guess.
been
very
crazier
diverse city.
things
I
that
mean-
have happened.
I mean,
Okay,
even
there's
if you
no
think of it
evidence on
just as
this
being
car.
somebody's private property, you still
They
gotta
all
have
look
like
the same
some
to
kind of
me,
consent to
so-
search it. So.
God damn it, Jeb.
A lot of it's a car. The automobile exception applies.
Oh wow.
Alright, we good?
Right, Bandito, do you
But
promise
even the
not to run
automobile
anyone
exception, you
over?
have to have a reason.
Okay, then I'll allow you to stay. If you run anyone over, I will shoot you. We're good to continue, Judge Grayson.
Okay. I'm taking a look. I'm going to be real. I'm going to side with the defense on this one. I'm going to overrule. I'm going to sustain the objection. I think that we're outside of scope.
Okay.
I'm not saying you can't get there.
Oh
I
no,
don't think we're
that's
there right now.
that's fine. Ready to move on.
Okay.
I
cool.
think I accidentally picked up Bandito.
Jeb, can you tell me why you were at the pier that day?
Did you pick him up?
I think I
was
accidentally picked up Bandito.
responding
If I put him down, is
to
he okay?
a request for backup. There was a lot going on, and we request for backup for additionals
He'll be okay.
for the
Yeah, I think
each shootout.
Yeah, just put him back down. See if he'll be okay.
Do you recall what the original request was pertaining to?
Yep, I believe it was a
I don't think
a
he's gonna
crate
be
of
okay,
some
Carol.
sort with
I'll help you
stem
out.
into
I'll
like a
fix it.
gang
Hold on.
shootout, like always
Let's go
happens almost.
outside. We'll help you out.
So would you say you're familiar with these types of calls?
Yes. Very.
Okay. Have you made any arrests?
Oh, I
pertaining
may
to
have
these types of
found
calls
one.
in the past.
Yes.
And
Get
what
started,
types
log
of
in with Twitch.
items have you found on those people?
Oh my
lots of
god.
parts
It's got a pause
to
button.
construct guns. Just like magazines, like stocks,
Copy URL. Okay.
weapons manufacturing parts, I would say, I would call them.
Did you believe this day that was the type of call you were responding to?
How you guys doing?
Yes.
Yep, listen, man.
Did you believe that
Okay.
when the individual went into the property, he may have been trying to destroy what he had?
The next mayors will probably be able to do a whole bunch of shit. That's his life.
Could you repeat
Mode.
the question?
Is Pred in here? I swear to God, I hear him.
Oh, no, he's out the. Yeah, there he is.
No, but he's definitely loud as fuck.
I'm just being on brand. Apologies.
What up, Red?
Hey, what's up?
Do you believe that when the individual ran into
Zero,
the property on
okay.
Nicola,
Save settings.
they were potentially doing something with the evidence?
Yes.
Style. Oh my god, dude, it's working.
Do you believe they had time to stash the evidence?
Yes.
Do you believe they had time to destroy the evidence?
Yes.
Oh my god, finally. Ready to go, bitch. Then go.
We just
Going
need
live.
a minute. Doc is lost his voice for a sec.
What the fuck? Why does it say going live in 2 minutes?
You single?
Okay.
Okay, I'll call you.
Okay. Jeb, how easy is it to conceal weapon parts?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Oh, okay.
How easy is it to conceal
Timer
weapons
format.
parts?
Objection, opinion of a layperson. Well, I guess lacks personal knowledge.
Stop.
Sorry.
Delete.
I mean, Your Honor, he stated that he's familiar
Reset.
with these types of calls and he's handled them in his possession multiple times in
Save.
the past.
Start.
You can talk about, you can ask about in his experience.
Add. Start.
May I rebut?
Stop.
Sure.
I don't believe Mr. Jenkins was ever asked about how people conceal stuff. The question would suggest that he knows how to conceal these types of things, which, again, I say lacks personal knowledge or foundation.
I think we're very quickly bordering on expert knowledge requirements, right? I think we're looking for an expert witness in this regard. And while I accept that Jebediah Jenkins is a fine officer, I haven't heard any argumentation as to why he should be considered to be an expert.
Oh,
in
let's go!
criminal activity
Okay,
when it comes
I
to
did it.
Evidence tampering or the like. I don't know.
We had
I'm
one
going
HelloFresh sign up.
to sustain the defense's
Boom.
objection.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I don't think we can look to Jeb as an expert in this without
That's
further
nice.
argumentation
Did you
from
hear
the
that? Grayson said that Jeb was a fine officer. Proud of him.
Okay.
Proud of you,
And
Jeb.
we
Good
had
shit, good shit. You are a great
how many
officer,
subs today?
Jeb.
38.
All right. Officer Jeb, in your experience, have you ever seen people conceal weapons, parts, evidence?
Yep.
And was that pertaining to these types of calls?
Yep.
Okay. Actually, we had 2 HelloFresh signups. Oh my God, chat, we did it. Victory.
All right. And one last thing. Can you explain how, in your experience, they were concealed?
About the same way everything else is concealed in the city.
Give me an example.
Yeah, they just put it in their pockets, I guess. I don't know. They just put them all over their body. And I mean, I found one in, it was Mr. K I arrested. He had a bunch of this stuff on him. He had some in his shoes. He had some in his pockets. He had some under his shirt. He's like a walking armory.
All right. No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, anything for redirect?
Yep. Okay. Mr. Jenkins, the prosecution asserts that this was an ammunition crate robbery. Did you see Mr. Collin near any
All right,
ammunition crates?
easy.
Nope.
Actually, that's all. No further questions.
Okay, then I guess we're gonna let Mr. Jenkins go. You may step down. Thank you for your testimony here today. You have been appreciated.
Thanks.
Why the fuck is Jeb dressed like he's going to the gay bar after this? What the fuck is going on?
That's where I'm going.
That's his special room outfit. Why are you wearing that today? looks great. But
All right, chat.
get out
As
of it.
mentioned, Tugathon is next week.
Oh, that makes
Given the
sense.
fact
He
that
said he
gift
was at the
subs are
trap
currently
house before this.
35% off,
Yeah.
Put us back into
in
recess
order
for
to
30 minutes for a
ensure you
break,
guys
or
benefit
just
from
as
it,
Howard gets
every
back?
sub, every
Yeah,
gift sub
any pre-trial
until
motions you need
Friday
before we get on?
goes
Anything else?
contributes to the timer. In addition to that, every
None
hello
from the defense.
fresh sign off is plus 10 minutes. Every
None from
express
prosecution this time.
VPN sign off
Okay,
is
I'm gonna do a
plus
30-minute
10
recess. I will
minutes.
see you back at the top of the hour for Justice Hallow.
Easy.
You might not see me for a few days, like LOA and stuff. I'm gonna
All
go
right,
sit
Jeb.
in the basement.
Penny,
of
thank you for the 10
house
gifted
and
subs. Good
sit on the
going.
computer.
Okay, have a good one, Jeb. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is, yeah, 30 seconds a sub. Obviously, it'll be live the day of it, but this is going to allow you to preload your minutes. I think this is a sick idea. Turkey and Tugs, yeah. Friday, Saturday, baby. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. It's going to let us pre-plan.
You're good.
Jonas, thank you for the 5. Do you think it's descriptive enough at the top, chat, or do you think I need to alter the
Question
text?
him about what he actually did, because he, I don't know, his testimony was kind of weird.
All over the
Is
place.
Is this actual? I mean, that's what happens when it takes longer than a month to drag people
Well,
into court, Robin. It's crazy.
Well, it's like, I know he went into the stash, but I don't know how to ask that without being weird.
Yeah, I don't think it's weird. Did you, did you, play with the shelving?
Yeah, I sort of asked that, and he just said no, so he just, like, lied, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, did you go into those cupboards under the guns?
So,
he said no.
Okay, I'm gonna listen, since we're in that territory and I'm an expert with this, trust me, I've had to do this most of my goddamn life, making sense of what different parties are trying to actually say. Are you sure that he didn't try to look to see what he was observing? You get what I'm saying? Like, what if that was in his mental? Like, do we know one way or another?
I suppose not, but like
if the back of your truck is open and you're looking to see what you see in it,
I
you
think
know?
he did both. I think. We'll get it with Emeka's testimony because she like was there when it happened, and Shiesty. Assuming he tells the truth.
Well, shit. I don't envy you, Robin.
Yeah.
What's going on just now? I heard him say something about Hollow, but
Yeah, we're waiting for Hallow to show up for his deposition.
Wait, is this the full
oh,
case?
he's doing it too.
No, this is deposition.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
We've done most
When's
of the
the full
witnesses at this
case?
point. It'll be scheduled after today.
How many days
Man,
of
court
depositions have
cases
there
are
been?
really falling apart, man. This, I mean, back in the day, these things used to be extravagant, filled with people. They'd go on for like 6 fucking hours. Everybody would hate it, but everybody be fucking screaming, losing their shit. Those were the fucking days.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think shit should be done sooner. I get it and don't get it, right? I love the idea of depositions. It means a more powerful court case. However, at the same time, I don't understand why it can't be done over 3 days. You know what I mean?
I think in our world it hurts the goddamn court cases more than making them better. If I'm being honest, like I understand having to do a few depositions, but then people want a bloodbath in court. People want
True.
to see people get fucked up.
Yeah, but yeah. No, I'm with
I
you.
think it just depends on the scale of stuff.
True.
I used
Bigger
to fucking
things
go
that
into the
matter a bit more.
courtroom drunk off my ass, doing a couple lines of cocaine in the bathroom with Damien. Go in there and just
Yeah, but
fucking
then you have a
scream at the
12-hour
opposition
court
like a
case.
goddamn madman while I'm dressed like Johnny Depp.
Yeah, for this one, it felt like if I don't call the amount of witnesses I do, then I'm not giving them the right defense, and I'm not pointing out all the flaws the PD made.
Yeah, no, as you should. But I think it's I go back to, well, why not the middle ground? Why isn't it like Friday's deposition and then the next day is a scheduled court case unless something major happens, right?
I think for this one, because like Denzel's availability ends as soon as Moss's starts, and Moss seems to have taken over the prosecution, so we have to.
They can suck your
schedule
nuts
around
when it
her.
comes to availability. That's how it should be for everybody.
Yeah, stuff's outside my availability all the time, Robin. In fact,
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I had a court case that actually fell in my availability. It's kind of like, well, then it's either I show up or I don't at that point, and that's how it should be for most people. Hey,
Yep.
if they can't make it, I mean,
You didn't have time to raid and complete the work. Well, that's on you, bozo.
Yeah.
And when I was a sheriff, the work was already done by the time you did the fucking raid. He had everything we needed, and then we executed the raid. That's how we were supposed to do it. Protocol was,
Mhm.
we lock down the property, all right, because we can do that, and then, we get everything taken care of, and then it gets approved.
Yeah, whereas in this case, they huddled in a corner with the justice and wrote the warrant.
Yeah, it's not good. That shouldn't happen because that's like being guided towards the answers. It's like an open book test at that point. Can't do that. I mean, me and Brian Knight, we took like 4 days writing a fucking subpoena, a raid warrant subpoena on somebody. 4 fucking goddamn days.
Yeah, man, wasn't that psycho? Didn't he like investigate shit for weeks before he even went to court? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's the way you're supposed to do it.
Oh my god. Wait,
It's innocent until
wasn't that
proven
the guy, the
guilty. You gotta
conspiracy
check all your
theorist?
boxes.
Because instead of always charging people with what he assumed, he made sure the other rocks were overturned. That's crazy. Why would you
sometimes
do
it's
something like that?
It's because this PD doesn't know how to investigate anymore, man.
Boop.
They don't know what they're doing. All they want to do is fucking chase cars.
Yeah, and in this one, they can't even articulate why they breached the house.
You know what my favorite thing has been recently? All this crying about gang territories and the consequences, yet zero semblance of like, have you put an investigation again to even show that it's gang territory? You know what I mean? Like, and then what actions have you taken to subvert it? I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta prove something's gang
what can we
territory.
do? Like, what we're gonna take the properties? I don't want to stand. There's no ping for taking the properties.
Have you thought about what I talked to Tony about was called an omnibus hearing, and apparently it's like to contest warrants and stuff like that. That might have helped you out a little bit too. Because I think it will. Because we're probably going to do an omnibus if we don't get the warrant thrown out during this pre-trial today. But I mean, I guess
It's not
pre-trial
PD's fault.
today
They
is
don't
kinda
have like a
our
detective
omnibus,
unit.
isn't it, Tony?
Yeah,
Pretty
The
much.
thing for this one is like a lot of the warrant rests on Denzel, and prosecution are keeping him for trial.
We're in the same boat with
I
Charlotte
mean,
Spade.
I hate to tell you, then that's on them if they don't have him attend like a pre-trial hearing to discuss the validity of the warrant or an omnibus hearing. If they choose to not have him go to that, then that's an easy win for you. That actually is like tactically, sound to kind of pursue that then and exploit that. That's what I would do.
You've been good?
But the thing is, though, you're a lot smarter than I am, Robin, but I'm just a vindictive, cutthroat conqueror.
Yeah, for me, it's like I would be asserting a lot of stuff that Denzel would testify to, and at that point, they'd just be like, well, we need him to testify.
But then but then that's why you call him to go in particular to the hearing, and if they choose not to bring them, then the burden of proof lies on what they can prove at the time, and if their key witness for the raid warrant isn't here, that's solely on them. And you can completely exploit that to your advantage, because the way I look at it is the two biggest cases right now, they're going to fuck them up.
All right. Cool. Well, good to see you.
Yeah, it's more likely than not.
Yeah, I mean, from reading the warrant and stuff, because I read the HYDRA warrant, right? And of course, I read my own. And each one of these is so dog shit and indirect. And then you guys got the bonus from, you know, apparently a justice hand-holding them during the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were like, we got the history of the warrant. They were writing it for 2 hours, and it got signed 5 minutes after Denzel said that he saw Arnie robbing people, which is just unequivocally false.
If there's no photo, how can they say they saw him robbing people and then pursue?
Yeah, the only person that can say they saw Arnie robbing people is Denzel. Every other cop we've had testify has said, no, I didn't see anything. Even the cop that shows to his writing with didn't see it.
Yo, aren't you a fucking cop? Get the fuck out of here.
It's all right. It's all right. She hates the cops just as much as we do.
Oh, fuck.
Huh.
But also, if it would make you more comfortable, she can walk her ass over. To
Fuck
the other
yeah,
side.
get the fuck out of here.
Trouble finding my feet for a second.
Sorry.
I don't trust her ass.
But yeah, found something on the corner here. Come over here and talk to somebody. And there's
She's trying to cock block us, bro. She just squeezed in right before us, man. Like, damn, let me just be around you.
He's my fiance.
Yeah, I'm her fiance, man.
Oh shit. Okay.
Me and her are gonna be tying the knot in a good 4 to 6 years, right?
Let's see a ring
Yeah.
on her finger.
I didn't get her one yet.
Christ.
Would it be fucked up if we scream?
She proposed
Wait,
to me.
Alana, you think they're not guilty?
Huh?
What? Nothing.
No, I'm obviously here with my man.
Yeah, Flippy's just worried though that you're gonna take the stuff we're talking about and talk to them about it because
Oh no, I don't give a fuck.
Alana, I dare you to
Yeah.
say out loud, Flippy, I know you're not guilty. Oh,
Yeah, I
like,
get fired. I got in trouble for wearing a bracelet on duty yesterday. I'm
Wait,
like, them
what?
Fucking eyes.
Damn.
But yeah, man, I would have.
bro,
I just wish this stuff was quicker, because now nobody gives a fuck.
oh, exactly. I mean, even with your
Nobody
trial,
fucking
brother,
cares.
like fucking 4 weeks later, like what the fuck?
Yeah,
I feel like
Jeez, by the way.
if you know
Nobody gives a
somebody, if you have something on someone, it shouldn't take. It should be done that week.
I know that's.
You
right.
should already have your
Look,
ducks in order.
You want to know this? You want to know the sad truth, and I don't know if Flippy will back me up on this.
Yeah.
A lot of these raids that are being carried out, even a Wrangler wouldn't have done them.
Oh, I wish that wasn't a true statement.
That's kind of sad to say. Oh my goodness.
I think
I mean,
think
listen,
you're overcooking a
damn.
little.
I'm not overcooking.
I
It's the
think-
honest truth.
Mm-mm.
Well,
I think
mean,
he would
listen,
have. I think he would have done them, but he would have been able to
he
show
would've
in
done it
court
correctly.
why
Yeah,
they
he
were
would've.
valid.
I mean, listen, the
He
whole.
would've
I
got
mean, a
the
lot of
same
people
result
should
with a
talk
different
Wrangler,
method.
but even when he was real strict on warrant review for a lot of my deputies.
I mean, the difference between like I don't know, him and this situation is
He can articulate.
He knows how to do his job properly. He just did it too good.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just pushed it too much, you know. But like, he knew what the fuck he was doing, though.
He
These
did.
guys are lost.
Yeah, Pred. That was the guy who
What,
said the door was ajar.
Yeah, that was funny. as
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. That's my
No,
It's
you know that Jeff just said that the reason he didn't put his statement after the DC went up is because he thought it might be tampered. That's the PD we're dealing with right now.
Ah, damn, what a fucking tard.
Oh
Robin, I
my
was late
god.
to this. How did Jeb do? Like, what'd he say?
He lied.
He lied?
Yeah, because I asked him like if he like went like really inspected what was in those stashes, and he said no.
But
I asked him if he like
What,
opened
during
the, door,
the
like, asked him if
during
he,
the
like,
hot
opened
pursuit?
The cupboard door.
Yeah, during the hot
yeah.
pursuit.
Oh.
Like, I asked him like, did you open those cupboard doors there? And he said no, which is yeah.
Which is it's funny because the girls that were shot in there during the hot pursuit literally said they heard two of the cops talk about it, and like Jet was getting blamed and yelled at for going through a bunch of stashes and shit.
Yeah. He
Oh
said,
fuck.
Apparently he said McNulty
Wait.
said something to him. McNulty was in Air 1. Then I asked him like, did anyone else say anything to you? And he said he thinks Denzel did. And he apparently all Denzel said to him was, "Yeah, those are guns."
According to him.
Yeah.
Bro, that's insane.
And you don't get to ask Denzel the same questions until trial. That's annoying.
This guy's been on like a fucking whole month LOA.
Yeah, something.
I mean, that was my original issue is like he deserves his LOA, but just like others who fucking disappeared, you have a fucking responsibility. You either have to pass on the responsibility or you drop whatever thing is going. Otherwise, it's fucking horse shit. It's literal horse shit. The entire city just fucking waits for you? Suck my dick.
My boys felt so bad for the PD today that they were going to shoot them at a booth, and they were like, "There's only 3 of them." Can't shoot. And I was just on the radio. Hey, smoke them motherfuckers. Fuck it.
Oh my god.
I had $1 for every time somebody starved in the interrogation room when I was sheriff. I'd be a rich man.
Man, that's
Has there been any thoughts
crazy.
on legislation or some way to fix the issue of people taking their LOAs?
I don't think so. I think that's like a
I don't know if that would work.
You mean
Yeah.
weaponized LOAs?
No,
I know
not
nothing about that.
I mean,
like
typically when
people
somebody
having to have assistance or something.
Well, I mean, typically in any professional setting, if you go on LOA and you're in a position of power, you usually have a backup or a stand-in for you during your LOA. For some reason, that has not been established, and well, we see the pileup.
Justice in the corner right now.
Oh yeah.
Why is he standing in the corner? Is he in trouble?
No, he's getting deposed.
No, I know, but like right now, is he in trouble? Like, why is he in the corner?
He's in timeout.
Hey Nino, maybe we should go over there and ask him to look over our legislation.
I
don't know if that's the best
I
idea,
think
but
we're gonna
justice
hear
on the
about that
case.
this evening, hopefully.
I think I
Yeah.
don't have a problem with that. I mean, Hollow ain't done no bad by me. I guess I'll either love him or hate him today. I guess after my pre-trial.
I spoke to him on Sunday during the previous pre-trial, and when I asked him how the SAG thing is going, he said which one. So
There's another one.
no. That's my point.
These guys
I think
are
you knew
lucky I can't
exactly
make
what the
my
fuck I was
military
talking about. You ever work a job where like you pretend to be more busy than you actually are?
Every job I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Every job I ever had, and then I just relied on my superior social skills to manipulate my manager into liking me more than everybody else.
Sounds about right.
Honestly, actually, you know what, Pred? I think we should do that because, I mean, there's a lot of time between this deposition and the thing at 5 o'clock, no?
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect me questioning Hal to go for an hour, so yeah.
Yeah, my shit's in 2 hours.
Yeah, so if this deposition ends in about an hour, let's say, yeah, let's fucking, you know.
Oh, shit's gonna last like 20 minutes.
Are you paying them nothing, Brad?
I'm paying them barely anything. Fuck them. Honestly, I hope they all go off duty or transfer to the LSPD for real money. I'm done playing games with them.
Bye. Have a good day.
Fair enough.
Flippy knows me very well. I am not in nature a nice man, but I did try for them and they shit on it. So fuck them.
Just gonna show everyone how little RC cars are made, really?
Whatever happened with that whole like choosing a sheriff thing?
Well, so basically they gave me a list, but I want to challenge the legislation in the way it's written to be able to pick anyone because it doesn't specify I need to choose anybody off the list. It just says they give me a list and I choose a sheriff.
You should simultaneously audit it.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna have to go through that process again. The fucked up thing is I was only changing that legislation so that I could pick a sheriff in Polito and get the ball rolling up there. But hey, I got derailed, pretty quickly by Dakota.
He's over here.
Look at that.
Yeah, but you didn't audit it last time.
No, I didn't audit it. What did we do? What was it called that I did?
You just repealed it, and then it was contested.
Oh yeah, but I don't.
Which I don't even know whether or not that was legal.
Can I say something?
Wait,
about
it
that?
wasn't. Wait a minute. That was one of the things that got changed after we brought it up in the meeting after we got sworn in.
Oh,
The
yeah, there's a lot of things
legislation
changed the day
changed.
before.
No, it was after the meeting.
Yep, I always get hot fixed.
About as accurate as you can get.
What were you
Actually,
gonna
wait,
say,
Fred.
Alana? You wanted to say something.
Oh yeah, no, about that like contesting stuff. A lot of people didn't really understand it. Like they put it hard. They like didn't understand the wording when they went to go vote for it. So a lot of them like were like, "What?" So they thought they were voting like for you to choose, but instead they chose the wrong one.
Yeah. That's why we're recommending that all votes, you have to come. If let's say you want to contest it, you should have to show up here and both sides argue why you should be for or against, and the recording gets added to the ballot and is opened up immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Normally I'd say he's so cute and I want to put him in my pocket, but I already accidentally did that.
So what's happening? What are we waiting for?
we're waiting for the deposition to begin.
Oh. What the?
Hey, RC car, how you doing? 1 beep for yes, 2 beep for no's. I got some questions for you. Do you think this case is bullshit, RC car? Damn. That sentient, that AI-controlled RC car's got a mind of his fucking own.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that RC car has more rights than most of our citizens.
Honestly, we need to get parking spots put into the courtroom, Your Honor.
Wait, what's up, sorry?
That wasn't for you, RC car.
I have no idea. I just got here. I don't know what's going on right now.
Here, let me,
There's a
can I climb on
deposition.
top of you?
Yeah, Hollow's about to be deposed.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, there you go.
All right, let's do this shit. Ah! Ah!
Oh my god. Classic.
See, you're not in the wrong. He asked for it.
All right, go. Let's do this shit. Son of a bitch. All right, never mind. I
You
thought I
slid
could
off.
ride you.
Wait, Fred, come here real quick. I just had a
Jesus, Fred,
realization
go in
about
the
something.
courthouse.
That would be sick
That
though.
like big.
I know you could be like.
Wait,
Just like a
Abilene
slip-
is on
like
the
a
defense
segue, yeah.
co-console.
Yeah.
Hey, Nino.
Wait. How are you doing that, Lana?
Did you say, what am I doing here?
I said, how you doing? Sorry, I was reading a docket post.
Doing good. Doing good. Depressed.
Why is that? Why are you depressed?
Oh, because I got in trouble yesterday.
Oh my God, I'm so sad to hear. As I witness people who are about to go away for a very long time over a raid that probably never should have happened, and a police department that's crumbling because they're more interested in going to pings than having any form of accountability. And when you bring it up to them, they're like, "Okay, yeah, sure, we'll do it." And the next day, it all
I'm
goes
starting
backwards.
To realize that every day.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm sorry you're depressed, Alana.
All right.
I'm so fucking. I feel so awful for you right now.
Thank you.
How unfortunate they got slapped in the wrist. Honestly.
Yeah.
Just got fired yesterday.
Yeah.
If it helps.
I'll make him one.
Hey, Flippy, I got a good idea.
001,
Hmm?
but
Yeah. I would love to enlist Hydra into the
Alright,
Kyle
stay
Fred
still.
Peace Corps. We bring peace, but through violence if necessary.
1 second. I want to like look at you the right.
Where do I sign?
Perfect. Hey, welcome to the cause,
Hey, right
brother.
there, Bandito. Got it. What was those numbers again?
Just put a state ID as 0001.
001. Okay.
Hey, so how you doing, Emeka?
Sorry,
Oh,
Alana, I might get you in trouble.
Fan-fucking-tastic. How about you?
Sorry about the confusion the last time that we were in
Oh,
the
wait, you
courtroom
thought I was
together.
a porn star? Yeah, no, you're good.
I just heard that name, and for some reason, I just thought that'd be a great porn star name, Emeka Rose.
It could be,
Ami-
actually.
Amika Rose toy. Ooh.
Okay, hey, calm down.
Hold on, let me go grab this real quick.
Let me do it.
You guys can buy all the cool sex toys, but if I buy a jerk-off machine, I'm a freak.
Whatever makes you happy, you know what I mean?
Who told you that?
I said that a little too loud in the courtroom.
All right. Well, your last name is now RC Card, and I'm adding the third to it. So because I think you
Oh
have
my
the
god,
last
it's
name.
getting a profile.
Thank you.
Don't worry, babe. You won't be a freak. You won't be a freak if I buy you one.
Please don't. I think that's incredibly sad.
It's not working.
Wait, she got fired? When?
Okay, how is everybody? Everybody all ready to go?
1 second. I'm gonna figure this out. You're good, Bandito.
I think
You
she
can't, like,
was
bark,
Don't
you're
know, where
fine.
the, don't know where the chief is.
Hey, just
What's
so you
the
guys
chief?
know, Bendito, the RC car, is now a bar certified attorney.
Looks like
Congrats.
Bandito's trying to sign up for Dead to Rights.
Well, let me give it a card.
Oh, wait, no,
his
the-
No,
rise
she
to
didn't.
the top, He might be.
She
taking
said
over that from
she
the
was
11th.
threatened. That's why.
Okay.
You're on the permission to
I thought I
approach?
missed something. I got up for
So
a
what?
second.
2 beeps is going to be in. 2
Okay,
beeps is an objection.
No, he still needs 2 beeps from now. I think 3 beeps has to be objection.
Hey, Robin, did we just get a new partner for the firm?
Maybe it's the reincarnation of Rick.
Add him,
God,
to,
we
the,
were
add him
able-
to the thing before the pre-trial.
She's
Add
trying
the
to be
RC
fired
card.
for a bracelet.
Do you want to help Tony in the defense of Kyle Pred? Bandito? There you go.
Hey!
All right.
Hey, is Kyle Pred a good and honest man, Bandito? Has Kyle Pred never done anything wrong in his entire life?
Oh. He's pleading the fifth.
He's pleading. Oh,
He's buffering. He's buffering.
I think they gotta let me walk.
Okay, everybody here, everybody present, everybody good to go.
Looks like it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Fantastic. Okay, I'm calling court out of recess. It is the 23rd of November, 2024. We are here for depositions for the People versus Emeka Rose et al. Defense.
Yep,
Your
the
witness,
defense.
who we calling up?
The defense calls Justice Larry Harlow to the stand.
Okay, the court recognizes Justice Larry Hall. If you want
This
to
might
come up
actually
to
be
take a
good
seat,
for our case.
you want to be forewarned, Larry.
True.
Jeb was just in that seat and he said it might be a little sticky.
He hadn't showered for
Sit in
3
the other one?
days.
You can just stand if you want to stand.
Alright.
Yeah.
Ignore me. Ignore me.
Justice has impressive core strength.
Is he shitting?
He has that horse stance down.
I'm listening. Go on.
Okay.
I figured
This
this
is
out.
how if you want to raise your left hand.
It's being raised.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay. Do you swear and affirm that the testimony you are about to give these courts is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury? So help you. A God worthy of your magnificent vigors.
Yeah. I do.
Okay, he's all
I don't
sworn
know.
in.
Alright. Justice Harlow, you familiar with why we're here today?
No.
Okay. Are you familiar with the... Oh, my entity's fucked. Are you familiar with the incident that happened on the 18th of October involving a raid on a house in Mirror Park?
Vaguely, yeah.
Okay. Were you involved in the search warrant process? For this house?
If it's the same one I'm thinking of, then yes.
Okay. Able to open the docket and go to the People's W.
Yeah, hang on.
The warrant.
Which case is this again?
The People versus Emeka Rose, and it is docket posting number 5, motion out evidence, the People's W.
Ironic.
Yeah, hang on. Sorry, I'm trying to get to it. You said W?
Yep.
People's.
Is it the report 13697? Is that it?
Yep.
Wait, where?
967, but yeah.
Is that, oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Where's W?
Okay, do you see where it says places to be searched?
There.
Nickel place 2.
Okay. And then in the statement of probable cause, tell me what address is referenced.
Can you narrow it down for me? I don't know. Like, there's like two massive statements here.
Yeah. So just under where it says class ones, that paragraph.
Okay. Oh, I see it. Okay, Nicola Ave 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Did you sign the warrant with these mismatched addresses?
I do think that was an issue when we were talking about the warrant. It did come up, and it got confused because there's two addresses that are the same aside from place and Ave, and it was changed under the places to be searched, but I guess it wasn't changed under the statement that was put.
Okay. Did you sign this on your first time reading it?
Objection, relevance.
It's laying foundation to go into. I mean, I guess if the court agrees that the foundation's already laid when he said they were speaking about the warrant, then I don't need this question.
All right.
I mean,
Does
I
the
see what
court
you're getting
agree?
at, and now he's already confirmed that he's had discussions about the warrant. Is that what you're looking for on the record, Robin?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's all on the record. If you want to strike the question, you strike the question. But
All right. Okay. You said you were having discussions about this warrant. How long were those discussions?
Juicy!
Maybe an hour? I don't remember.
Okay.
Let's say around an hour.
All right. What were you saying in those discussions?
Brother. I told him I didn't agree with the original PC that they had. They were questioning it, and I was like, why do you think this is good PC whenever this doesn't meet XYZ? And things that I said that weren't even mentioned that they were talking about, and then they put it in the report or in the new search warrant.
Okay. Did you
And
ever
some
tell
other stuff
them?
I can't remember. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Did you ever tell them if they put X in the warrant, then you'll sign it?
Objection, leading.
Hey, if this motherfucker
Yeah, that's
lies on the
fair.
stand, you gonna clip him, Flippy, or what?
Just trying to get away with it, that's all.
Did you say you're trying to get away with it?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see how to reword it. One moment, I'm referencing the report history. Who was all part of this discussion?
Oh my god. I'm having some spicy
I'm
rice
sorry,
and
can you
chicken.
repeat that question? I just wasn't listening.
I asked who was part of the discussion.
That shit hit me.
So I don't ask about any hearsay of people that may not be witnesses.
You're good.
I
If I remember, it was myself, Denzel Shiesty, Stevie. I don't remember her last name or her first name. I don't remember if that's her last or first name, but Stevie's in the name. And then there was one other one. She's a lieutenant. I can't remember her name. Like I'm just brain farting.
Is that the lieutenant? In between Moss and Masters?
Chinese was
Lieutenant I talked to
amazing.
blonde.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she changed her hair and she still looks good.
Oh, is that her? She just changed her hair.
Thanks, Fred.
would it help if you
I'm
heard
unsure.
her voice to identify her?
Not as good as you.
Yeah, sure.
Lieutenant Maxwell, can you say hello?
Oh yeah, it was Maxwell. Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, so it was Maxwell.
Yeah, I just needed somebody to say her name. I was brain farting on her name.
Objection, I want to be a criminal for the sake of it. Oh my god, face ID! Objection withdrawn.
The car didn't seem to like that one.
No, it didn't.
That car's about to run him down.
Relax.
Don't lose your bar
Relax,
license on day one,
Bandito.
Bandito.
It's all good.
Run him down, run him
Got
down.
an
Issue.
now,
If it runs down Masters, I said I was going to hold Masters criminally liable for that.
What?
Masters searched him and said he was okay to be in here.
Okay. Go ahead, Robin.
Okay. You think how to formulate this? The MDT's working again. No? Okay. In the report history, I can see that initially they were looking for components, but then changed it.
Objection. Counsel is testifying.
It's in evidence. I'm just pointing out the evidence.
Well, you are, how do I, defining the evidence for him. He should make his own assumptions about the evidence. Or come to his own conclusions.
Sure, but I guess I'm not sure how the fact of one thing being changed into another is an assumption.
I don't know. You're telling him stuff. You're testifying. Leave it to the judge.
Okay, I think you can reword this in a way that doesn't assume things that Justice Hallam can assess himself. So if you can direct him towards the evidence and then ask the question in a
Sure, I
different
can
way.
do it this way. What were they initially looking for in the warrant?
Guns, I think, if I remember right. Oh, no. They were looking for, they believed that the individual they were trying to search was a part of a weapons crate. They were looking for weapons components.
Okay, and is that what the signed warrant was looking for?
They mentioned it, but it's not. No, they changed it to Class 1 firearms.
Okay. Based on the discussion you had, do you know why they changed it?
They were explaining the reason for their PC in the original warrant, and then they were talking about the person they saw being directly involved with the gunfight at the weapons crate, and then saw them robbing people. And I said, "So you saw them robbing people?" And he was like, "Yeah," he being Denzel. And I was like, "Okay." And then they said, "We think he has components on him." I was like, "I don't see how you would know if he has components on him if you didn't see him directly at the weapons crate," because that's what they said. They were contradicting themselves. So I denied their warrant. And then they talked amongst themselves. I was standing in the circle, half paying attention, half not. And then they talked about the Class 1s being on the person. I said, "You're searching for Class 1s now?" And they said yes. And I said, "Okay, I'd sign that." And then they wrote it.
Okay. To clarify, you told them what would get signed?
No, well, I mean, yes and no. They said, "We're looking for," I said, "What are you looking for now?" And they said Class 1s. And I said, "Okay, yeah, I would sign that. Is it ready?" And they said no. And I said, "Okay, we'll hand it over." So they were like finishing writing it up when I said I would sign it, and then they apparently weren't.
Oh my god!
Whenever I was going to sign it.
Okay. Was there any evidence that people had been robbed in the warrant?
Aside from multiple officers saying that they saw it, no. Or aside from, yeah, aside from officer testimony, no.
Okay.
And they said that they watched. I forgot the guy's name they were trying to search, but
Flippy,
they
this
watched
is
the
good for
individual.
you.
I'll read it afterwards.
People on the ground.
I don't want to
and then take
multitask.
off, and that they
That way.
searched several individuals and found no firearms on their person that were GSR positive. If I
Bro,
remember
I'll
right.
just get on the mountainside and observe you with a
I'll put
fucking
you
camera
into
to get you
the
coming out of
People's
there. I know
W
your dumb
search
ass be coming
warrant.
out of there with a
Okay,
Glockatron at least once a day. You know what I mean? Like,
Why is Barrick staring into the sunset the past 30 minutes? Have you noticed that?
If you take a look at Josh Cade's statement,
He does that a lot.
he says, and I quote,
Are you missing the mountain?
there was downed individuals and individuals were robbing each other. Does that mention Arnold Carl at all?
He's been there for like, I just noticed he's been fucking staring that way for like the entire time, man.
Can I get like a 2-minute recess? I got an emergency in my head for a second.
Okay, hold on recess. Give me one. Give just 2 moments.
Yeah, surveillance warrants aren't that hard to get.
Yeah, it's you mean like subpoenas and shit?
No, surveillance
Grayson,
warrants.
I'll
So that was
just
like one of
point
the
out
things
that
that like
the,
Angel brought up
truck
was
has left the courtroom.
there would be surveillance warrants for
I'm
to authorize the
disowning
usage
all
of
knowledge what
equipment.
he gets up to in the future.
Okay. I'm removing the mandate.
Then I would say I would dress up as a TV repairman and then go to Flippy's house. Like, I'm here to repair your television.
Attorney RC
This
car.
guy literally should go to PD, honestly.
I appreciate it, Judge.
Say it again.
They're kind of not talking about the whole
What that is?
plain sight, which was why it was even discussed to begin with.
Oh, welcome back, Barrick.
Hey, man.
You good? You've been staring at that window for like an hour.
Yeah, I'm a big thinker, man.
I wish you were a big doer.
Yeah, well, I wish you were that too, but here we are.
Yep, true.
He is.
All right.
That one cut deep. You can't let that stand, Pred.
Yeah. I'll just shoot him later. Ocean dump that motherfucker.
You can clarify all that stuff.
Hey,
I don't
Flippy,
think
wanna hear
he'd
something
swim back
crazy?
out.
Yeah, one time when we were going out with Cypress, we ocean dumped Ricky 4 times in an hour and a half.
Oh my god.
Kept on leaving notes on him.
No.
You know how them Cypress motherfuckers are. I know you know.
Hey Tony, what time is am I being questioned today?
Yep.
What time is that at?
About an hour and a half.
Alright.
Damn, Boss Moss, you got a busy day today.
The pre-trial
hate it.
starts at 5 EST.
Oh.
I believe so, yes.
Does anyone happen to have food? I might actually pass out here.
Yeah, I got some. Hold on.
Thank you so much.
I'm about to text Robin to be like if he can ask him to review our legislation as one of the questions.
Who needed it?
Think he'll do it?
Yeah. Oh my God. Ask him. When is the last time you have reviewed legislation?
Wait, sorry?
Thank you, Alana.
I can't get it.
It's crazy.
Oh, where did it? Oh.
All right, text sent. Let's see if Robin goes big dick. He's checking his phone. He's checking his.
Wait, Fred, couldn't you have just called Barrick a cosmetic judge?
You might need to
Isn't it
ask
like-
him to be specific. Otherwise, you could
Too
skirt that
easy to cut
question.
into Barrick. The guy's never done anything but exist.
I heard he's an outdoor camper. He likes being on mountains a lot.
I think he's a fucking serial killer.
While we have this
Honestly, I
ad
think
break,
this deposition is
ladies
going
and
really
gentlemen,
good.
dasMEHDI is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Get up to 6 months for free during this Black Friday sale, allowing you 6 free months with a 2-year subscription, 4 free months with a 1-year subscription at a low cost of $4.99. Oh my God, a month. Encrypt your internet, avoid DDoS attacks, minimize your ping and lag, prevent ISP throttling, and the great thing about it is you can sign up and try for up to 30 days with a money-back guarantee. ExpressVPN.com/dasMEHDI. And the great thing is, with the Tugathon this week, every sign-up for ExpressVPN is an additional 10 minutes on our subathon timer.
Which is the first name and which is the last name? Is it RC Bandito or is it Bandito RC?
I think he has a state ID now. So I think
on?
it's up Bandito RC.
Does a judge just decide that by
He's got a
himself?
profile and everything.
Can or either side can motion.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check the fucking thing down.
If I hot mic that entire ad, oh my God. In addition, chat, bum, 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 bow, bow, bow.
I don't think he got out of Jeb what he wanted. Basically,
We also got HelloFresh sponsoring this month. Also, every sign up with this also gets you 10 minutes. Now, here's the cool thing about it, chat. We got a series of goals attached to HelloFresh this month. Carmine Ride Along at 15, Bobby Ride Along at 20, Tilly's brother at 30, Brian Knight at 40, Tilly's mother at 50, and ask for a ride along with Ventura at 60.
Pretty good.
Save money this week with $5 a meal. Get the cheapest option.
Hope
Give
you're
it a
doing well,
try.
Your Honor.
Fresh ingredients to your house for $5 a meal with our link. And what it lets you do is you pick a goddamn meal and you get a whole freaking recipe. You get, not only do you get the fresh ingredients delivered to your door, but you, in addition to that, get a little recipe book that you follow with those fresh ingredients, and bada bing, bada boom. Save some money this week, get some cool meals, and add to the timer. Link in chat. This has been a dasMEHDI ad break. Over and out. Yeah.
2 seconds.
Yeah, Tilly's mom at 50. We only have like 7 days remaining though. You just heard your first week of HelloFresh? Absolutely loved it. Hell yeah, Kilo. Yeah, it's every time a HelloFresh is equal to like 20 gifted subs, which is why I'm making it so much. Wait, how much is it? 70? Hold on.
Oh, exciting. That's just doing ride-alongs, you know. Little bit.
Mrs. Shots fired. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's true. I should bring in the Tugs model and put that.
Something bad happened. I don't know.
Oh my god, she's got a knife.
I have everything.
Do you think he's taking a shit?
You're not hired to dispatch it, are you?
It'd explain the emergency side of things.
Working at any job?
Nope.
Whose voice was that?
Because you're princessing.
I suppose so. I did.
You
get-
heard that, right, chat?
get,
Whose voice was that?
Officially confirmed to be princess in court of law.
Hey, princess.
Hello, Queen Moss.
Wait, that was Silas?
I'm doing very well today. How are you?
That's not how Silas sounds, though.
I'm gonna get him a citizen card and go
Yep.
to
I have things I shouldn't have.
Yeah, the metal detector's not working properly.
All right.
Did you guys hear about McGregor?
That seems like a problem.
Sometimes if you just like run in and out a couple times, it'll fix it. Might not catch it the first time you go through, but it catches it the second
I'm not
time.
going to use any items in here. Why would I?
Alright.
Good, because I won't starve to death in the courtroom.
Oh, Maeve, that's a construction issue.
I know.
Oh.
I just have a lot of worms in my pockets.
Worms?
And this. Christmas.
I always.
That's only a strange ornament.
It's like in the Vinewood sign. I'm sad I lost my traffic cone.
How did you lose your traffic cone?
Oh, I gave it away. So it's really my fault. But also, someone took my flashlight.
Who would do such a thing?
BCSO.
Did you
They
have
said there's no
permission to
note.
have-
I did have permission,
Oh.
but apparently I didn't have anything on the MDT about it, so they took it away. But the doctor who gave it to me is on vacation, so I can't get it back.
Gave permission to replace her flashlight.
You know, this is how it's felt the last 3 weeks. Well, where at this entire courtroom is feeling for the last 30 minutes.
just thinking that.
Doctor gets back.
Not wrong, brother.
Of standing around and not allow happening.
Well, yeah, and waiting for the justice.
Fortunately, we can't.
Lady,
Maybe give her a class 2, lady.
this courtroom feels like.
I need one to protect myself, even though I don't like guns. Don't like them at all.
Can you ask him if he? Smoke, thank you for the.
At what point can we put out a warrant for failure to appear because he got lost in his
You need a
head?
weapons license to protect yourself.
Your Honor, we've been dealing with this for 3 weeks. I'm sure we can wait a little bit longer, no?
That's the 3 longest fucking weeks of my life.
The witness.
Pretty rude. What?
Oh.
The building.
Yep.
That seems somewhat unwarranted.
I know. I don't understand why. Because he's the mayor of the city, but I've never seen him.
Mayor Vespucci.
I love that sound.
What were we gonna do in the in between? You know, at this rate, we may not have a chance to. A deposition may not. There might be no free time between the deposition and this.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Read what? What?
Justice Hallow, are you there? You have a Ouija board?
Nope.
Yes. Hey, hold on.
Yes.
Justice Hallow,
Yes.
there's a whole room of people waiting for you. Justice? Is there any justice? Are you out there?
Maybe if you just start talking about Star Wars, he'll.
Or a Black Ops 6.
Well, the new trilogy's dog shit, and I don't think any of us should recognize those films.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I mean, the second they killed Han Solo, we knew it was over, right?
Yeah, I didn't like that. I would have been like, I personally think that the new franchise would have soared if they would have took a character like Kylo Ren and made him the star, because Rey just felt kind of forced. I didn't feel any attachment to her or her story, because it didn't even feel like she really existed or had a backstory. She was just on fucking Tatooine. All of a sudden, she's the GOAT.
Are we all in consensus that it felt like she should have been a Kenobi?
Honestly, it would have been better if she was a Kenobi, and there was like more backstory to it than that. Like it would have made you feel more of a connection to the character, and then the character would have actually been worth being the star of the series. But they fucked up.
I thought that was the whole point, that, you know, it could be anybody, didn't have to just be somebody a part of this, you know, particular family.
Yeah,
But
but
she
then
ended up
that's
being part
garbage,
of a
and it shits
particular
on the
family.
entire
family,
canon
yeah.
of Star Wars.
Was she? I don't remember.
Yeah,
I
she
haven't
was
seen it in a
Luke
while.
Palpatine's
Skywalker's-
granddaughter.
Yep.
Was she?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Palpatine's granddaughter. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
Wait,
And
they
then
she
you never,
was?
you never even
Yeah.
find out anything about Palpatine's son.
Wait.
That's her
Yeah,
father.
you see him once in a flashback, and then he's presumably killed
Wait,
off
I
screen.
thought that was fucking Luke's daughter.
I mean,
No.
they
Nope.
established a very long time ago that bloodlines do carry like force
Wait,
potential
what?
with them, and honestly,
Yeah,
I could have dealt with.
midi-chlorians.
Yeah, I could have dealt with everything that happened in those if it wasn't for that one line of somehow Palpatine returned. That killed it for me. There's so
They
many
needed a
ways they
new
could
villain.
explain it.
I just wish Disney didn't beat the franchise into the ground.
You know what? You know, the only thing that I like really objected to was that they had Luke crash out. Luke Skywalker's meant to be a fucking
Yeah, that was
hero.
pretty
What the
shit. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
canonically, he's the good guy. He's the hero. He's the main guy, and they fucking threw him in the trash.
I could have
Did
sworn.
He did what his mentors did. Yoda fled. Obi-Wan fled. Just followed their lead.
Yeah, that's
She
part
was
of the problem. Though. It was basically just a
Palpatine's-
rehashing of the other stories with slightly different characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recall a conversation Luke had with Obi-Wan in the 5th movie where he said hiding and not confronting the problems is a problem.
All right, hot take, and this is completely different than Star Wars, but I'm sick and tired of the Alien franchise doing the same goddamn movie on fucking repeat.
They
Did
need
you
to
not like
move past
Romulus?
Ripley quickly.
I didn't
Romulus
like
was
Romulus because it
incredible.
was just like the last two.
It
Well,
was
I
good
hate
though.
to tell you this, but you're not gonna escape it because anything that is actually like new ideas doesn't make money. So
Why do you think I'm here?
Yeah, but I mean, who's to say that though? How many new ideas have even been tried? Every fucking
I
movie the
promise
last
you, as
15,
somebody
20
that-
years is the
as somebody
same
that
bullshit over and
theoretically
over.
has nothing to do with
I
that
liked
field
Rogue
whatsoever.
One. That was a good one.
Rogue
Rogue One was
awesome.
good because it was a different different story concept and it was
Rogue One was
unexplored content.
fantastic.
There's plenty of new stuff that gets put out. It just never will gain the traction or the financial.
I
stability that
don't
it
know
needs.
about that. I feel
mean,
like
Yeah, the
Yeah, if they don't
characters
try
in
it,
Rogue
yeah.
One, she was probably one of the best protagonists I've ever seen.
I think
in
that's a
sci-fi
dog
movie.
shit take.
Low key, I really like unhappy endings, and the fact Rogue One ended the way it did was just like, okay, they tried here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got
Well, they made a lot of cool characters that were different.
And then killed them all.
You know what
Yeah,
the problem
they
is?
They wanted you to feel loss.
The problem with new movies is it's written by a bunch of fucking Zoomers that don't know an ounce of creativity. That's the problem right there.
Yes,
They don't-
But it's on.
they don't-
But then on top of that, the people with creativity, their movies do not make much money.
Well, what's a comparable movie that
Uh,
showed
movies-
attraction?
To your point or
movie-
Barrett's
a-
point?
Again, as somebody that has no knowledge in this and no professionalism at all, like movies that
Are
always
you
come to
implying
mind,
that
like,
you used to be a movie director in a different life?
well, I'm not going to speak on all that, but as of as of recent, like movies like The Heretic or a few years ago, The Menu, those are perfect examples of movies that try something completely new. It's a great idea. It works out very well. And the people that watch a shit ton of movies will enjoy those. But the massive public never will. Just like how horror movies, it could be the most dog shit thing you've ever seen in your entire life, but it will still make more money than the movies that are actually good that have new ideas.
New age horror doesn't have shit on the 80s, 70s, and 90s like films. I'm gonna say it.
I am going to say, in part, that is to some extent a self-fulfilling
That was-
prophecy,
that was a
though. If they
very
don't
good
try
Yes,
new things, they're not going to actually
exactly.
get anything.
I agree
that-
with Archie right there. It's a
Perfect example.
self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah,
Like, they've got to put the marketing money behind
Yeah.
it for it to be successful that way.
Leaning on like an old franchise is guaranteed money, for sure, 1,000%. But
And then
unless you
also gotta
try to
take into
create new shit,
consideration- You gotta take into consideration that the people that make stuff nowadays don't want to offend anybody.
Too much CGI as well.
Yeah, because they don't want to lose traction or air quotations.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother demographic of people that won't see the movie or come to the franchise.
Well, when there's
On
only
top of
like
that, the thing with marketing is like your marketing could be good, but if you over market for the people that are like reasonably sensible, a perfect example is like Red One.
I was just gonna say that movie. There's no way.
Like the marketing, and the same thing with Wicked. The marketing is going to be all has been and always will be all over the place for these kinds of movies because objectively they're not very good. They're just like huge cash grabs. The like percentage on like Metacritic or like Rotten Tomatoes and stuff like that is going to be low, so they need to get as much marketing out as possible to reach as many people as possible, and they have to release it on the holidays to even make any type of money, which even then they're already losing a shit ton.
So I have a counter to that. I have a massive counter to that.
Wicked was amazing.
Movies are showing
I had
up. Go ahead, Moss. You go.
on. I was just gonna say, I had no idea that the new Gladiator movie was coming out until like 2 days ago.
Yeah,
And I
that
assume
was
that's
poorly marketed because that's a movie.
In the
that
age
does
of
not
marketing,
need to
sometimes they
market.
just don't do it right anymore.
I just got done watching this whole thing on how the movie industry intentionally pays writers and actors lower by taking all their profits and accounting it, doing Hollywood accounting, and moving their profits to like other bullshit. And between there being like only 3 parent studios and practices like that that make writers get paid less, actors get paid less unless you're like fucking quadruple A star. How would you even be attracting talent to begin with? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, look at what happened in Game of
that's-
Thrones. It's the same fucking Hollywood bullshit.
Yeah.
So
Don't worry, you know they'll
People
get
put up
paid
with
in
it 'cause they're
exposure.
desperate for work at the end of the day. Like,
wait, what's that?
You just triggered me so hard just say Maeve.
Don't they reinvest profits from, a movie that does well just right into the next one? And so with that cycle,
yes,
if one
that's
of them,
what they do.
If one of them fucks up,
They
it's
do
like it's all
that.
over.
They do that, but like 1 in every 6 projects will be. What's a perfect example? I
Transformers.
guess you can use Red One as an example.
Why is the protagonist of every goddamn series now a 5'5" little twink?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna speak on that. That's your whole thing if you want to go down that road. But yeah, I don't know. Just the one movie that does. If they make 6 movies and one of them like bombs extraordinarily hard, that almost takes away like all the profit.
Wait,
for the other
Alana,
5.
did you see
And
Wicked?
then it like balances them out.
Yes.
Was it good?
Yeah, I saw
The
it on
slippery slope.
Wednesday.
Well, that shit.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
see
Red
it
One is
tomorrow.
such a
Yo, you know what?
Sorry.
Fuck corporations. They can suck my dick. That's the real
I'm
issue.
nervous that it's not going to do it justice. Do you think it did it justice?
It did it more than justice.
I'm gonna cry. I know I am.
You are.
I'm gonna be a mess.
It's okay. You just missed the whole conversation about Star Wars.
Snow earlier.
Trust
I
me,
get it.
I cried 3 times.
No.
Yeah, my apartment or my flatmates decided they wanted to put up a tarp to cover the windows, so I had to go hook that up.
Are they smoking weed?
No, I wish.
You want to smoke afterwards?
Edibles are way better than smoking.
No, I'm only an edible person. I got bad lungs.
Yeah, there's edible dispensaries around the corner now.
You know what, guys? How about y'all get high on
All
life?
you missed was an in-depth conversation involving everybody here about Star Wars. Your
Okay, well,
opinions
yeah,
are
life does
unwarranted or
suck, Alana.
necessary, but we're gonna move on.
Marijuana has proven
Okay.
medical benefits
Star
to
Wars
reduce
sucks
stress,
after,
anxiety, and
Clone
intense
Wars.
emotions. Life doesn't do that.
Go on.
Don't talk about Andor like that, respectfully.
Andor sucked.
You're fucking
What?
smoking dicks.
I liked Andor.
Hey, remember you're
You're
under
gonna
oath.
smoke this dick. You keep it up, Barrett.
Okay, chill out.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'd watch that on
Hey,
Disney
yo.
Plus.
You're under oath, remember.
And I'll say it again.
What
Also,
was the
Hulu.
last question I asked?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
There was a quote directly from the search warrant about people robbing each other, and you asked, did that mention Arnold Cole?
Oh yeah. Did that
I
mention
said no.
Arnold Cole? No. Okay.
1 second. Okay, we're back in session. Let's continue.
All right. So that no's on the record, yeah.
Yeah, I got the no.
Chat, it's so fucked. The
Okay.
shit I heard they
just so
do
can I
in
refer you
Hollywood
to the history of
in
the
order to
search
not
warrant.
pay percentage
Sorry,
on
there's gonna be a pain
profits.
to direct you to stuff. You can blame Chief Moss for that.
Okay. What the hell, Moss?
Sorry, I wasn't
welcome.
listening. What am I being blamed for?
The malicious
exactly.
compliance of giving every single version of the report history.
Yeah, that took me 45 minutes.
Could have just given me
You're
the.
kind of a dick for that.
Could have just given me the link.
You just give me what you're pointing me to.
Yeah. So, hold on. I need to count how many rows you need to go down.
Which one am I even looking at?
Okay, we're on post 35 of the docket on page 2.
How do you
Copy
see
of edit
35?
history of- Copy of edit history of search warrant. It's in bright orange. That's a link. That'll take you to a folder. The
Holy
folder will take
shit,
you to
man! What the hell is this?
Like I said, blame Chief Moss.
Can you just give me the date and the time, and then I can just find it off of that?
Yeah, I
Since it's in
can
the title.
also. Yeah. The first one is
Me? I'm not gonna give Maxwell's email to people.
October 18th, 8:25 p.m. It should be the 8th row down, second to last.
8th row. Oh, you have it on grid mode, don't you? Oh shit.
Yeah.
But how many across are each grid? Because it could be different depending on how zoomed in people are.
Yeah, I got a
It's not gonna work, dude.
3560p like phone
Yeah.
here, man.
Oh.
Yeah,
The
I'm built
objection
like
Weird
that.
flex, but okay.
No, it's a poor flex. I'm poor now. Go on.
Wait.
Do you have that one open? The 8:15 one?
Just to be
two
clear,
that say
No, sorry.
8:15.
No, sorry. 8:25.
8:25.
Yeah.
just be sure. Did you make sure he could count before you gave him which one to count to?
I'm looking for the title, jackass. All right, I got it.
Okay, and can you open? It's the one right after it.
8:31.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, I'm gonna bust your balls. There's 4 8:31s here.
Oh Christ! The first one, the first
Okay.
8:31 one. Do you notice any major differences between the 8:25 one and the 8:31 one?
Hang on. Yeah, it looks like they deleted Shiesty's statement. I think if I'm looking at it in the right order.
If you were going back in time, I think you'd be correct.
8:31 has his statement. 8:25 does not.
Okay, yeah, that's what we're going for.
So he added in a statement. What's wrong with that?
In Shiesty's statement, do you see him mention anyone robbing anyone?
No, it just says down people and abandoned cars, I think.
Okay. And then the next version I'll refer you to is 840. If there's multiple, it'll be the first one.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm looking at it.
Okay. Do you see HYDRA mention people robbing people in this statement?
Yeah, he mentions a guy with red hair and a flag on his face, and a woman that he.
Oh,
couldn't
it's
describe
locals.
Okay.
robbing them.
I thought someone was like
time frame of 8:31 to 8:40.
slapping.
Is that when people being robbed was brought up in the discussion?
I'm gonna ask you a question that's gonna sound really sarcastic, but it's not. Are you
That's
asking me
fine.
to tell you if I know the exact time that was brought up in the conversation?
No, just the general, like, how to put this? Framing it in reference to when the warrant was signed and going backwards. I'm just wondering when in the discussion it happened, whether it was at the start, the end, or whatever. I mean, if it helps, I can point to you to the last version that was signed at 8:45, given to. there wasn't much of the discussion left.
I think the argument that new ideas don't make money
after that was brought up
is based on hyper consumerist corporate greed
feel like
bullshit.
the conversation ended that long,
because
or like,
it's
that shortly
accepting the
after.
premise that every
kept bringing up
corporation,
hypotheticals,
which
if I remember
includes major
and then, like,
movie
asking
studios,
me if,
must
like,
make more money with each
not hypotheticals,
subsequent
but they
product
were like,
at the cost of quality.
yeah, but I saw this, and then I saw this, and I'm like, okay, why didn't you?
So
write
if
that?
a movie made
And then they would
$100
be like,
million,
okay, well, I'm typing it up. And
the
I'm like, okay,
expectation is that the next
And
one
then
must make 110.
Shiesty
Otherwise, it's not a
spent all of, like,
success,
45
which doesn't
of
make
the,
any
45 minutes
sense.
of the hour writing up the
Right?
statements.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's beholden to the shareholder, you know, and revenue at all cost. It is true that IPs, just like with video games, every sequel gets free marketing because you already have a existing viewer base, right? Subscriber base. It doesn't mean that it's why I'm a big fan of indie games.
Okay.
Right?
Is that your signature?
It's why
bottom?
AC, Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, etc. It's happening in the game industry too, right? I think it's the wrong way to look at it. Like, no one wants other things. That's not true.
My name's on there, yeah.
Not every
Did
movie
you
needs
write
to
that?
be Spider-Man and Iron Man. And for a lot of these things, it takes years for the franchise to grow, right? But if you're not trying it, it's never going to succeed. You know what I mean? You try one here and there. What does that mean?
I forgot the MDT was down that day, so we had to go back to the old school search warrant.
Okay, no further questions.
Wait, I'm sorry. These were taken from the MDT?
No.
No, these are from the original documentation, Justice Hall.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Which is why the history is so convoluted.
I got
Damn, PD's down bad today.
Okay.
Isn't
cross-examination.
straight up ask? Like,
okay.
He was like essentially hand holding, like.
I can't do it without leading. I tried to.
Justice Hollow.
But I'll
What
put it
up?
out in closing.
Hello.
Shooting up PD.
When you were first presented a warrant for this, were there photos attached?
Like when it was posted in the channel? For search warrants?
When you were initially given the warrant for review, were there photos attached to the warrant?
Not that I recall. Not on the initial one.
Okay. Can we look at the People's W Gunroom 3?
You requesting this on the screen?
Yes, please.
Christ.
I don't. I
That's
would
an
mute the shit
all-out
if I knew how
pasting.
to.
Holy shit.
Dispatch mute.
I didn't even know there was that many.
How do you know that?
Because I used to be a district attorney.
Winter, I get on 15 points!
That's
Guess
a lot.
what? That's a work. So don't go under camera, it's a cop.
Damn.
I'll be sure to not do that.
This
Yeah,
one-
I see it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I do remember it. Yeah, that was sent to me separately because it wasn't in the MDT wasn't working, so they sent me the picture separately. I do remember now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what do you see in that picture?
See some shelves, some drawers, some vests, helmets, maybe. Looks like some Modern Warfare 2 2022 M4s up there.
Okay. Were there discussions of plain sight during the warrant being signed?
Jesus. Yes, there were discussions about plain sight. I denied them because at the time we didn't follow the plain sight rule because of previous arguments that were made in the past, and then changes were made after this search warrant was signed.
So this led to the warrant being redrawn up.
No, I said whenever I talked to them, I told them that I wasn't regarding these pictures at all whatsoever whenever they came to the warrant.
See you tomorrow, Jason.
Because I don't God, my fucking God, do I really have to I don't look at props, man. I didn't look at these because I didn't know how to put this into the city. It was changed after the search warrant was written. So I said they also didn't have enough PC aside from these.
That was my case 10 years
I'm
ago.
just gonna ask him now.
You know.
About that. Okay. Going forward, would this photo here be considered PC?
Objection, speculation.
Oh.
He already
Wish to
answered.
Expand upon that.
No,
I mean, she's asking about cases in
I know
the
it
future.
is. I know.
things
I'm
that
doing
haven't
it just because
happened
it
yet.
has almost no
Cases that may have
relationship to
different
it, but it's
context
funny
and
as fuck.
Whatnot, given the discovery of such things. I guess can also add in relevance.
Do you have a rebuttal?
Your Honor, the defense is questioning why things were changed in the warrant from this time to this time. This is, in fact, the major reason. So I'm just laying that out.
Okay. Inherently, I believe obviously, I don't want Justice Howard to discuss anything that hasn't happened legally. But if there has been discussions internally within the Department of Justice and decisions made by the Justice about this level of evidence prior to now, then of course he can answer that question as to whether or not going forward decisions have been made, right? Previously. So if you can answer as to your own knowledge to that, Justice Hallow, that would be appreciated.
I'm gonna leak inner DOJ communications. I could be fired for this. Yes, we talked about it.
Okay, Justice Hallow, did you tell officers what to write in the warrant at any time?
No. I went over the details, or they went over the details, and I said, well, why didn't you write that? And they said, okay, well, write it now. And then they wrote it, and I said, yep, I'd sign that. Are you done? They said, not yet. And I said, okay, well, send it when you're done.
Why does that kind of sound like the same thing that he just said no to?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does sound like
Very precariously dancing around it, essentially.
Yeah, it sounds like the exact same thing.
No further
If
questions,
you're
Your
leading them,
Honor.
you're leading them. You're
Okay,
leading them to
anything
a
on
conclusion.
redirect?
Yeah. Is it normal to discuss the writing of a warrant for over an hour?
Not unheard of.
Is it the norm?
Objection asked and answered.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Okay.
I'm really curious.
Let me see if there's anything else.
Wait, what do you mean something worse than getting fired could happen? What's that supposed to mean? Did I miss a
Don't
memo?
make him
somewhere?
say it.
Did I miss a memo?
You're being shipped to the Bahamas.
What?
Okay, relax.
Well, not yet.
Oh my god!
Only after the troll's all done, though. Don't worry.
What?
Okay.
They're using me and then shipping me out?
Chill out.
I never asked you to leak anything.
What the hell, Maxwell? You got me fired and Bahama'd.
It's his fault wanting to know every second of the writing of the warrant.
It's his right.
Yeah, it's not his fault.
We all know this isn't the place to talk about that. That's credit.
Oh my god, I'm so screwed.
I certainly did not.
Credit was
suggest any
denied.
of
It's
them
called the Blaine
questions.
County Mayor's Office.
Let me see.
He's going for round 2 of it.
Yeah, no further questions.
Okay. Then with that, Mr. Hallam, you may step down. I want to thank you for your attendance here today and the questions you answered and the sacrifice you made.
Huggers.
Huggers! Huggers!
That's it on defense witnesses, apart from the 2 that are being marked for trial. We have 1 prosecution witness marked, and then obviously the defendant, should they wish to give testimony. We are now at, scheduling trial. Obviously, Denzel Sheisty's availability is probably going to be the major holdup. So we're probably not going to be back for a little bit. Is there anything we need to deal with now before we move forward with scheduling this court case?
You know what? One thing, Your Honor, motion to add witness who's already going to be there anyway, so don't panic. Cade to the prosecution. Josh Cade.
He's already being added.
Is he one of the outstanding witnesses for the defense?
Yeah, he's already
Yeah.
been called by the defense.
I've been salivating at that.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to give me the opportunity to cross-examine him with leading questions, then sure.
Okay, we have no objections. Josh Cade's also going to be added as a witness for the prosecution. So basically what we're going to have is we're going to have Cade and Shiesty going back and forth, right? That's the way this is going to run. Okay, cool. Anything else?
God damn.
I think
Other
that puts
than
a
the
full stop
obvious,
on
yeah.
this.
Oh my god.
Then we are in recess
Did
until
Moss
we
just leave
reconvene
and
for
get
the
shot?
fully scheduled trial. If anything emergent pops up, hit me up and we can do
No.
a quick pre-trial hearing
Yeah.
if necessary.
Will do.
That's it. Okay, I will see you when we're good to go. Thank you everybody for being relatively punctual during depositions. I know this can be arduous, especially with
Thanks,
a
Grayson.
case with,
Bye.
15
They-
cases.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are allowed to
Oh
leave.
god.
Thank
She
you.
didn't even take a bike
I'm
with
off
her.
duty. I don't
I
care.
didn't even I didn't even get to do
Well,
this.
time to go mop
Hey,
them